NSFW, Gone Wild posters who show their face. What do you do for a living? Has it ever been a problem at work? In retrospect, I was a little reckless in both username selection and comment replies. Multiple attempts at blackmail. People not believing I was the male and trying to get more nude/personal videos and threatening to tell my boss. I'm an electrician that works for a family-owned company. My boss doesn't care. Lucky, I guess. Affected new relationships. Past relationships. The occasional stranger. Once someone local finds out, they share. It spreads. I deleted as much of my content as I could about 2 weeks ago. We'll see how it goes. I'm a nurse. So far, no one has admitted to knowing I post, and I made it a strict rule that no one I casually interact with will ever know that username. Taking booty pics by night. Saving lives by also night. Not on Reddit but online we found lingerie pictures and half nudes of our teacher when I was back in high school. Everyone knew but no one asked her, for obvious reasons. However, because it was on a photography blog, I guess it could have passed as being artistic work and the school didn't bother about it. There was a GW Plus poster that I recognized at a hospital. It was kind of surreal to wake up and look and see a poster from a website I visited. I never said anything to her, but she looked even prettier in person. She hasn't posted on her Reddit account in months, which sucks. Hope she's doing okay. My wife, for a little bit before we got married, did cam modeling to make a bit of extra money. She posted on Reddit a few times for exposure, never on GW though, since they don't allow advertising. There was a guy at work who started getting really weird around her and she wasn't sure why. Upon mentioning it to another coworker, they told her that he recognized her on Reddit. It wasn't ever brought up again after that though, and she stopped modeling shortly after, partly BC of this incident. Sorry. I guess that story was kind of anticlimactic. But most true stories are, I suppose. // __/. I'm a marketing manager for a company I've been with for almost 8 years. I've posted a good 15 face photos over the years, alongside a ton of body-only posts. I'm on my 3rd username. But, about 4 years ago one of my co-workers found me on Reddit. Everyone else in the company got a look, including the owner. Alas, I'm still here. Hot. I'm managing the duck out of some marketing. Not GW but FetLife. I started a new job as a supervisor at a clinic about 2 weeks ago, and on day 2, one of the techs in the back handed me a post-it note that said FetLife. I was brand new and caught off guard, so I just kind of laughed it off and said something to the effect of "Oh yeah." I was growing a little concerned because he started making an effort to flirt and behave unprofessionally with me. But then he was suddenly fired for God knows what by the doctor, so the issue kind of resolved itself. I used to actually post some on Lady Boner's GW and was actually received very kindly. I had a lot of DMs and was actually really liking it. However, later on when I got a girlfriend, I figured it would be best to stop doing that as she would not be a fan of my pictures online. It's just weird because I felt a lot more confident from people telling me such kind things about my body, especially when I don't have a great image of myself. And also, I am not currently in a career job right now, so it wasn't so much an issue with work relations or anything like that. While I would love to post my face, I would definitely be fired. Like, without hesitation. I'm a bit jealous of everyone who can post without worrying about their personal lives affecting their livelihood and profession. I'm a GW poster who only shows part face, and not full face, because I know that it would seriously jeopardize my future career endeavors. My current job already required an extensive background check, and it really re-emphasized that idea. HR probably would not be accepting as well, LOL. When discussing/conversing with clients, it would jeopardize my credibility if they knew about my GW posting. My intention for posting on GW-type subreddits is that I enjoy the exhibitionistic aspect. This is already satisfied from what I already post, no face. Though I'm sure I could be more popular if I showed face. There's not a good enough reason for me to justify jeopardizing my career. However, I've had the pleasure to get to know various lovely GW posters who show face. And a number of them use sex as L's. Clip sites, ManyVids for example, cam sites, etc. to make a living. I hired one of the ladies. She was fantastic, confident, intelligent and capable. Her interviews, including panel portion, were strong. As it came to make the decision, a gentleman came to me privately and said he does not think she would be a good fit for the company. He told me about the pictures and said all of the guys at work have seen them. I was a bit taken aback. I worked for a company that proudly labeled itself socially conscious. The employees were proud of their diversity and inclusion, as we should. But it seemed these guys were immature and their open-mindedness only went so far. I was extremely disappointed in them. Not her or the pictures. I hired her and made it clear to HR the actions of the guys. No way was it going to be held against her. Luckily it was not. She did great. Was promoted several times and an awesome asset to our team and company. I worked with a lady who had done videos of herself doing the cake farts, meatloaf farts, peanut butter farts, etc. She's pretty nice and it was very surprising to find out. Especially since we worked together in childcare. No one there really cared what she did on her own free time. We just all giggled about it a lot. When I see her grocery shopping, I do find myself wondering if she plans on farting on anything she's bought. Hi. I'm a student and will probably stop posting, maybe even remove some of the more incriminating photos, once I get a real job or otherwise think it's time to move on. ITT. Redditors going through other Redditors posts and not getting lucky with finding any pics. I have occasionally shown my face. It's hard for me to hide my identity in GW posts as I have a few prominent tattoos that are easily recognizable. I own my own hair salon and it's never been an issue. Never been a problem at work. But was stopped by a police officer once. Don't I know you from somewhere? Me. I don't think so. You sure about that? The look on his face was the only thing that made me think he might recognize me from Reddit or a campsite. Have also been recognized on Tinder several times. I post in NSFW subs. And I don't use a throwaway. My Tumblr got passed around and when confronted about it I just sort of shrugged it off like I have boobs. I guess you know what color my nipples are now. It's never been an issue at work really. Everyone's really nice about it that knows. I work at a video game store and I'm sure others have found my nudies, but as I said, I'm sex positive and body positive. If they misbehave it just reflects poorly on them. I am a GW girl who doesn't show my face. Actually I posted quite a few nude subs. A few of my friends know because I have some recognizable tattoos. One of these friends is a real creep about it. He commented on one of my posts saying that I had shown nearly half my face and asking when I'd show the rest. I haven't posted since. Partly because I'm creeped out and partly because I'm pissed off. Makes me want to tell his fiancée. But I won't. I work with special needs kids and children with behavioral problems. One of the kids' dad found me. He's since become quite a fan. I know if his wife finds out she'll at least try to get me fired and I'll probably never see her kids again. I've bonded with her kids too much for that. I don't know if work would fire me. Probably not. Also an ex-girlfriend from before I was tattooed found out because she recognized my boobs and cute nipples. That was pretty funny. And my favorite is a local, mildly famous radio DJ was a fan for a while last summer. Makes things slightly awkward when I see him at events. But it's still fun. My boyfriend and I are big fans of this DJ, so that's why it's my favorite. Sorry. That was so much more than just work stuff. I print out the pictures, then glue my own face on them, then masturbate to them. I was told not to do this at work anymore. Does this count? I've shown my face before. And I do show face in any private communications. It's never been a problem for me. As for work, let's just say I'm a scientist. My employer knows everything what I do online as a protection against blackmail. And they are totally cool with it. It's actually quite liberating. Delivered pizza in college. Was posting plenty of pics, at the time. Deleted them all after this one woman kept requesting me as a delivery driver. She was ordering salami pizza 4x per week, which is fairly unusual, and only wanted me to deliver. Finally I asked her about it and she said she wanted the salami pizza and invited me in. My jaw dropped. I left the pizza and quit after my shift ended. Now I don't post photos. Only fictional stories about delivering pizza.